Hello everyone, welcome to the video. Well, as you can see, I'm on the highway now. I'm off to pick the items for the Honda Accord because I can't wait to get it back on the road. So follow me along this short portion of my trip. Let's get it. It was one of my trips to get parts for the 2003 Honda Accord V6. I was on my way to get the final set of parts, and then the unexpected happened. It was really scary, and I thought that was the end for the advances, and I could possibly get seriously hurt. While caught up in some traffic and the air conditioner on, I started smelling burnt wires of plastic, and it was quite scary because the smell was really coming in through the vents, and it was an unmistakable smell. But everything still seemed to work fine, so I was slightly clueless. So at my nearest stop, I decided to take a look under the hood. So let's see what we find under the hood. Before popping the hood, the scary part was I was almost too certain there was a fire under the hood and the car could literally go up in flames and possibly explode. But I didn't see any smoke, and that was surprising. And like I said, everything seemed to work fine. So leave a comment below what you think the problem was. So immediately I popped the hood, the smell was definitely coming from this car, and I didn't have to look so far. Can you see that? Yeah, I'm zooming in on the condenser fan, and if we try to spin it, it's obviously jammed because it's actually melted onto the electric motor down there, and obviously the fan itself is misaligned. So definitely that was the cause of the burning smell that I could perceive in the car. So right now I'm going to take it apart so that we can possibly get a replacement as soon as possible today, or I'll have to limp it on this way. So one electrical connection here, and then 3 10mm bolts. So let me get those off right now. So taking out the fan literally took me about 2 minutes. So looking at the shaft right here, we can see that that's fully melted, and obviously I can't spin the fan anymore, it's jammed on there. So I guess because the fan blades melted and couldn't spin anymore, the electric motor got very hot and started melting the plastic of the fan blade. My guess was definitely wrong. Later on, I found out the electric motor got jammed for some reason and was getting extremely hot and actually started melting the plastic fan. Also, there was some black substance oozing out of the electric motor, and that had the terrible smell that seemed like something was burning up. Sorry about that noise, there's a plane passing by here. So I can see some oil coming out of the fan, so it's best to have the whole fan replaced. I mean the blade and the electric motor, for assurance. So that's what happened. Obviously, since there are 2 fans, I'll be running on just one till I get the faulty fan replaced. I was convinced I could run on a single fan because I had come across similar vehicles having a single fan when not equipped with air conditioning systems. After getting the affected condenser fan replaced, I went ahead to check the fuse box to be sure that the fuse for the condenser fan wasn't blown, so I took this cover apart and then checking under the cover here, I located the affected fuse, which was the fan sub. Yes, the fan main is the bigger radiator fan, which will be this one right here. The one that got burnt was that one. So I checked the fan sub fuse, which was the 30 amp fuse, and going by the diagram, that would be this fuse right there, because we have 30, 40 and 50, and this shows 30, 40 and 50, and we have a spares over here. So this particular fuse, using a pair of pliers, pulled it out and examined it, and I realized that the fuse wasn't blown, but it had gotten very hot, so I didn't have to get that replaced. So upon getting back home, I got the fan replaced and it has been working good. So one major lesson I learned from this experience was that you should never replace your fuses with just wires, because a fuse is supposed to protect or break a particular circuit whenever too much current is trying to pass through that circuit. And in this case, because the condenser fan had gone bad, there was a tendency for very high currents to flow through, and with the proper fuse in place, the fuse would have taken care of that situation by breaking and protecting the car from burning down. So fellows, please never use ordinary wires in places of fuses. Always use the appropriate fuse whenever you have to get them replaced. I ended up replacing the electric motor and the fan blades because the fan blades were damaged. So fellas, I hope I was able to assist you, learn something that you should also drive with your sense of smell, and then ensure you do everything right so that you don't cause bigger problems and things could possibly go out of hand and you could possibly get injured. So with that, we'll come to the end of this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to leave me a like. In case you're yet to subscribe, also hit the subscribe button and notification icon so you get notified whenever I upload a new video. Also, leave me a comment. Has this ever happened to you? I'd like to read from you. Till next week, stay safe out there. Bye.